All About Truvis 73 is here. How are you all doing? Number 73, we're certainly getting along now. And as you can tell by the thumbnail, this is a desperate plea for your help. I am in need, and this is the time where I'm pleading for you to step forward if you can. As you can tell on the thumbnail, this is my favourite ball. This is Quail Creek, and it's in maroon and teal. And over the last year, we have also seen other iterations of this. We have seen the green and yellow quail, and we have also got the red and blue quail. Now, the word on the streets that this is Gulf Creek Golf and Country Club in Oklahoma. And if you work there or are going there, I need you to help me get one each of these, because these are no longer mine. Okay, these balls I have traded for what is going to be a massive ball, and I couldn't not get that one, but it does mean that I have to temporarily pass these on to another home. So if you can help in any way, please hit me down in the comments, because I need these back in my collection as soon as possible. Now, today I've got 16 new balls for you today, and 6 of them are from the UK. Now, obviously, there are lots of different UK balls, but when it comes to the USA, there are thousands. There's only 100 or so within the UK. To have 6 new ones is quite big. So I'm going to share them with you now. The first one, if anyone knows Lee Westwood, the golfer, this is his golf club, Close House, and it's a prancing horse. What the hell is that? Really, really nice design, this one. Really straightforward, black on white, very nice. Second one is the Dukes in St Andrews. Now, some people get confused and they think that the Dukes is actually part of the St Andrews links, but it's actually not. It's about 2 miles away up a hill, so it's a very kind of heathland, parkland kind of course. It's not down by the ocean at all. It's very, very different to play. Lovely, really lovely course. I played it on my birthday, I think, when I was 36, so about 6 years ago. Really recommend the course. I can't imagine what it would be like to play in summer, but in the winter it was very, very challenging. But if you go to St Andrews, obviously play the main the links. Get yourself up to the Kittocks and the Torrance course at Fairmont, which is just up the road, but also the Dukes. Really recommend that course. Really enjoyed that. Next one is Crail. This one is very straightforward, but I just love the fact the year is 1786. That's a proper old golf course. Just their image on a background, very straightforward. It's slightly difficult to read, but it's all there. Next one, I'm going to say this one is Pumpherston Golf Club, which I wrote down. I think it's in Scotland. I'm sure it's in Scotland. But this one's slightly nicer than the Crail one because it's just a little bit more clearer to read. Just their logo with Pumpherston Golf Club. I'm going to say that wrong every time, I know it. Right, next one is probably my favourite UK ball, and it's this, and it's Littleston Golf Club, which is in England. Now, funny story about this. I saw this come up on Instagram, and a guy down in Brighton shared it on Instagram, and I'm like, I've got to have that ball. So I contacted them, and I spoke to some Saturday members of staff, and I'm like, can I buy 3 and could you send them to me? And he's like, yeah, no, that would mean one of us has to walk to the post office. Yeah, we couldn't do that. So I'm sat there going, I really want this ball, and it's there, they just can't get to the post office. So the guy near Brighton picked up a sleeve for me, so I'm so happy to get this. And I've got I actually got 3. Dan, obviously you're going to get one, and Scott P, one of them's coming to you as well. But it's just a really basic logo of a ship, but it just stunning. Love that ball. Littleston Golf Club. Next one is Hankley Common, another one in England. I think of all the gold ones in England, this is the best one because it's the most coherent. The rest are very fine lines. This one is just a fox, a jaunty fox, if you will. It's a nice ball. So we're going to go on to, oh no, we've got one more, and this is the Woking Golf Club. It is just their logo, so no font on it at all. It's just the logo, which looks like a weather vane on top of a building. It's a really nice ball, and I got this directly from the club. And did I get them directly from the club, or did someone sort me out? I can't remember who sorted me out, and I'm sorry if I'm doing you a disservice. Maybe John C, maybe you helped me out with these. I'm not sure. Anyway, nice ball. And in the UK, balls not that colour's not too common, so that one will stand out. So next one, we're going to pop across to Sweden. And this is a ball that I've always looked at, and they're everywhere. They're not as bad as Wolf Creek, but they're everywhere. But I never got my hands on one until now, and it's the Sand Golf Club in Sweden. And design-wise, not a lot going on. It's literally just their logo. But it's a ball. I quite like the fact it's 00 as well. Just something slightly unique. Next one is Pro Kids, which I'm guessing is an institution in the UK, in the USA. Very straightforward. Fits in my lime green section. You know I like my lime green. Whether it's the full lime or just a darker green, I'm not sure, but it definitely will sit in that same area. It's just a K with a golfer. Very clever logo. Nice ball to have. Next one I believe is unknown as well. I'm just looking at my list because I do have to make notes because I've got so many of them now. And it's this one. It's an unknown 1951, an R with a pin on. But the thing that I like about this ball is the blue and the orange together. Really work. Very nicely designed ball, this. If it was any finer, it would look ridiculous. If it was any thicker, you'd probably stick it in a pen. But this, really nice ball. Not sure what it is. Let me know in the comments if you know. Right, next one is Dalhousie in Missouri. I think there's a version of this which is just a red shield, and this one is the blue and red. Much prefer the blue and red. Really interesting to look at. Again, just their logo, but it's really sharp. Next one is a ball that I have been looking for years, and I've never ever been able to see one. Nobody has them, and it was one of those that I'm thought, right, this has been released in 2019, 2018. They're never going to come back around. So if I never get one, if I never see one, I'm never going to get it. But fortunately, Phil, managed to get hold of some of the Jaws balls. And it's just the Callaway Jaws logo, MD5 is the player number, and it's in blue. But as I said, this is never going to come round again. If they do Jaws, they'll do a new logo and a new ball. This is date specific, and that's why I really like this ball. And that is why, if you are lucky enough to have one of the 23 Paradigm balls, you're very lucky, because again, it's only going to be released in that year. So getting hold of them, you're going to have lots of opportunity this year, and it's never going to happen again. But the Jaws ball was one that I only ever thought the older collectors would get hold of, so I'm really glad to be in that bracket. Next one is Troon North. This is the green version. There are other versions as well. I've got an orange one coming up on a future All About Truvis. This is the green one. They also had the old version, which was just the gecko in different colours. This one's got the font on, but it's a nice ball. Next one is unknown, I believe. I swear some of my notes aren't correct, but this is an unknown ball with leaves on it. No. This is Crystal Tree in Illinois. There's another ball that I don't know about. This is Crystal Tree in Illinois. You know I love the nature balls, and this is exactly everything that you want from that. I'm doing a video. Cat's going crazy outside wanting to come in. Right, now the next one is Los Robles in California. Very straightforward, just their ball in a blue background. Nice ball. Now last one, I think my notes would suggest this is the Ranch Club in Montana, and it's just like a male silhouette in a hat. Sorry if it's not the Ranch Club in Montana, but my notes is that's the only one that I've got left. So the Ranch Club in Montana. This is a nice ball. The only thing that this one suffers is the lines are so faint. You really kind of have to squint to make out exactly what it is. But once you do, it's a nice enough ball. So that's all the balls that I'm going to share with you today. But I want to end on another plea, because while these balls are going to a really good home, a really good friend of mine is getting these, and I've traded it for a ball which honestly has a much more significant value. So I'm not feeling bad about the fact that I'm shipping them off to him in the near future, but I'm also feeling bad that I am going to lose out on these beauties. So if you can help in any way, I want a mint version of each of these. Please get yourself down to Quail Creek Golf and Country Club, or if you are another collector and have spares, please let me know, because these are my favourite design. Out of every single Truvis, this is my favourite design. I'm just going to hold them up and hope that you have them and you can help me with them. Please let me know in the comments or in the Callaway Truvis Collectors group on Facebook. Either way, if there's anything you can do, I will be forever grateful. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for All About Truvis number 73. I've got 3 more videos, and then I've got a whole bunch of them down here as well. So I've got enough to film to take me through till Christmas. But I wouldn't be doing this without you. So thank you so much for joining, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.